Tom Thumb in Arthur's Court is quite cute and I like the animation style, but I think it's probably double the length it needed to be to tell the story. There's a lot of fluff in this. This was released in 1963. It's directed by Hugh, Harman and Gordon Sheehan. And of course, it's the story of Tom Thumb and how he ended up in King Arthur's court and the adventure he has while he's there and the dangers that he encounters. And I don't want to give away too much more than that because the whole thing, well, I say the whole thing is only 20 minutes. But I feel like it could have been 10 minutes. I feel like there is a lot of slowness and a lot of padding. It started off very sweetly with Tom Thumb growing out of this rose, and it's really beautiful. And then he goes off on his own to find an adventure in King Arthur's court, and on his way he meets a very villainous character and his spider called Satan, which I have to say is a brilliant name for the spider. And Tom Thumb makes it to the court, and it's all about things that happen there and the people he meets, and the action is not too bad when it actually happens, but I do feel like it's very, very slow, and I think it could have been much better if it was shorter. I'd say even taking off just 5 minutes would have made it a little bit tighter. And I think it would have been a bit better because there definitely were times when my attention was maybe wandering a little bit. I wasn't finding it that engaging. So the narrative is okay, but it's not perfect. However, the animation is gorgeous. Tiny Tom Thumb is absolutely adorable. Such a sweet character. So certainly that appealed to me. And I did enjoy watching the character. He's a very likable character. It's very easy to like the character and follow his journey, so that's not too bad. Most of the other characters are fine, but maybe not that interesting. There is a mouse, which is kind of cute. And I said Satan the spider is definitely a very fascinating one. So some of the characters are okay, and the animation is really pleasant. So it's definitely not a bad film. I definitely wouldn't say it's a bad film, but at the same time, I think there was room for improvement. All that being said, I would recommend it. If you have 20 minutes spare and you're looking for quite a sweet story with some really nice animation, then it definitely might appeal to you. I can't imagine I'd ever watch it again, but I didn't mind the time I spent watching it. I didn't think it was a waste of time, and although not perfect, it's an okay film. If it appeals to you, then give it a go. Tom Thumb in King Arthur's court is not too bad.